You know, sometimes I just think, subhanallah, how did this happen? You know, there's a little story behind it as well, like why I got into dawah. Like before I was a Muslim, just as like I was transitioning from being, you know, into Islam, I had like a court case going on. I was being accused of something, and subhanallah, like I was looking at possibly getting a lot of time in prison. And I remember I came into Islam because it was like a 2-year court case, bro. And during this 2-year period, I came into Islam. But in that period, I remember making dua and I said to Allah, if you get me out of this, I'll work for you. That's what I said. And on the first day of trial, it literally just got cancelled. Like they threw it out of court. And I remember coming out of court and my dad said, like, you know, oh, that's amazing. I said, yeah, that was God. That's what I said to my dad. And I knew, I just thought that I have a responsibility now, because that's kind of like, you know, I made that pledge, right? It's like, get me out of this, I'll work for you. You know, because I was already doing like dawah tables and stuff, but I've just committed my life to dawah, you know, to, wow. So that was a big point. So I know for other people watching, it's nothing, but for me, it's like a big thing. And out of all the people in the world, you know, there's how many billion people on the planet, how many Muslims, and you're the one who's there. It's you who Allah's chosen to be a part of that. You know, you just feel blessed. But you feel like the only one, right? You feel like Allah loves me more than anyone, right? I'm not being funny, but that's how you feel, right? But everyone feels like that, bro. Subhanallah. Who else can love people like that? You know, like, everyone has these stories, bro. Like, you meet random people and they'll tell you a story and they also think they're the most loved by Allah. You know, like literally, with the remembrance of Allah, your hearts will find rest. And by obeying Allah, everything becomes easy, bro.
Is there any other job in the world that you would do?
Absolutely not. Like, when people say, what would you do if you, like, this is it. Like, I'm doing what I want to do.
SubhanAllah.
You know, but many people involved in dawah, mashallah, they get paid, which as they should, right? But yeah, I'm not getting paid for what I'm doing, you know, so.
But you still love it.
Yeah, subhanallah.
It's amazing, man.
And that's my job, you know, that's what I do. People say, what do you do? I'm like, yeah, dawah. And they say, well, you know, and yeah, they're like, okay, so what organization? I don't work for an organization. But then they're like, so what's your real job? I'm like, well, this is what I do. You know, just because you don't get paid for it, it doesn't mean that that's not your real job, right?